Hi, my name is Marcus Rollins with Deziel Paving. We're the paving company with the cool purple trucks. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. We understand that paving your driveway is a big investment and that a project of this size can be intimidating. In the next few minutes, we would like to show you how we approach a typical paving project so you know what to expect if you select us as your paving contractor. We would also like to share with you how you can ensure a successful paving project of your own. Two of the most common questions a homeowner asks a contractor are, how much and when can you start? Well, let's face it, a good contractor can answer those two questions, but more importantly, so can a bad one. It stands to reason that if you only ask these two questions, you run the risk of having a negative contracting experience. For this reason, we have created the following segment to ensure that your project goes exactly according to plan and that you avoid needless heartache and unnecessary expense.
Deziel Paving presents the 7 questions you should ask before hiring a paving contractor. How long has the contractor been in business? This is a simple question that tells a lot. A contractor that has been in business only a short period of time simply may not have the experience and, more importantly, the tools and heavy equipment to do your job right. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, 57% of contractors fail by the end of their 4th year, and 70% have failed by the end of 7 years. No other service industry has a worse record. Since you will have many contractor choices, it just makes good sense to only consider a contractor that has been around at least 5 to 7 years. Deziel Paving has been in business since 1993 and has paved hundreds of driveways and parking lots during that time.
What I find with Matt personally is his integrity. That probably above everything else stands out. I've never encountered such an honest contractor. He comes in, starts the job, finishes it. It's not piecemealed, it's not dragged on. When he says he's going to do something, he does it. If he gives you a price, you know pretty sure that that's the right price. Yeah, I would definitely recommend. I have in the past, would definitely recommend him.
Question number 2. Does the company carry insurance, and is the coverage adequate? Homeowners can suffer serious financial loss resulting from an uninsured or underinsured contractor. A contractor should provide you with a certificate of insurance for comprehensive general liability, workers' compensation, and completed operations insurance that protects you in the event of an accident or provides financial coverage for a failed project. The coverage should be adequate to cover the full value of your property. Always call the insurance company or agency to verify the coverage. Anyone can show you a piece of paper. Question number 3. Be sure to ask the contractor for a list of references. An established contractor will have a long list of satisfied customers. It is a good idea to ask for a reference from a recent customer, and it is also a good idea to ask for references from a long-time customer.
Don't just accept references on a piece of paper. Ask for names and numbers that you can call. It's actually not a bad idea to drive around and check out the quality of the contractor's work. Our customers will be happy to visit with you about their experience. Here's what one satisfied customer had to say.
I would highly recommend Deziel Paving anytime for anybody. They were just so professional, everything including banking the driveway. I mean, we're standing downhill now, everything comes right down into the drain. It was great. It was a really, really great experience. They were very, very professional.
Question number 4. When can you start? If a paving contractor tells you he can start your job tomorrow, this can be a good or bad thing. On one hand, if he can start your job tomorrow, I wonder why he has no other jobs lined up. On the other hand, he may just have a crew available for that date, and it does not mean a thing. However, many established contractors may not be able to start on your job for a few weeks.
It is only natural to want your paving job started and completed right away. But if you want the best, this is one case where it might pay to wait. At Deziel Paving, we do our best to work with your schedule and get your job completed as soon as possible.
Question number 5. What equipment will the paver use? This is one of the most important questions because not all pavers will have the best equipment for your job. Homeowners should not assume that every paver has the proper equipment.
Let's take the removal of an old driveway, for example. Most contractors will use an ordinary backhoe. Matt Deziel says you really need the Cat 313 to do the job right.
This is our Cat 313 excavator, which is a very unique machine, having a boom that's able to move side to side, which translates into less mess, a quicker job, and it doesn't disturb the base as we tear up the material. We purchased this machine especially for tearing up asphalt. As you can see, we've made our own cutting edge on the bucket that doesn't disturb the base material, leaves a nice clean sub-base for us to put our gravel on, and doesn't make a mess of the customer's property.
The Cat 313 is not the only piece of equipment that will ensure a quality job.
Another thing homeowners should consider when choosing a contractor, they should make sure that the contractor they hire uses a vibratory roller. What we have now is the roller without a vibratory, which is a 3-ton compaction force. And when he turns the vibratory on, it's equal to a 5-ton compaction force. Great, vibrate it! Vibrate it! You can actually feel the ground shake when he puts a vibrator on. Vibrate it right! And what really makes for a good foundation for pavement is this vibratory roller. It's very important that you have this on the job.
Now that you know having the right equipment makes a huge difference, maintaining that equipment is extremely important too. That is why we have a full-time mechanic on staff to make sure that all the equipment is working properly and in peak condition. Question number 6. When is payment due and what are the terms? It is common for many contractors to request a deposit to get the job started. By no means should you ever give him full payment up front. If the contractor you are considering asks for full payment up front or more than 25%, this is a red flag and you should probably not consider this contractor. If you give the contractor payment up front, where is the incentive to do the job right or complete the job on time or complete the job at all? Good, bad, or indifferent, he has been paid. This puts you at unnecessary risk.
Deziel Paving doesn't ask for payments until the job has been completed and done exactly the way you want it. What? Really? Let me see that. Sorry. Wow. How many contractors have the stability and confidence to have such terms? This payment policy assures that Deziel Paving will do the job right and give you the beautiful driveway you've always wanted. That's pretty impressive. Really? They do that? I'd go with them. That's a good deal.
Question number 7. Does the contractor have a permanent place of business and a live person at the office to handle calls and manage the communication process? You should be concerned about working with a contractor who works out of his truck and does not have a permanent place of business. This is another red flag, and you should probably not consider this contractor for your project.
Poor communication is one of the #1 complaints homeowners have with contractors. Unreturned calls, missed appointments, not having someone available when you need them. This is not the case at Deziel Paving.
The Deziel Paving office is located in Thomaston, with a full-time customer service manager available during normal business hours to handle your calls and any questions about your project. If you need to speak with the owner, Matt Deziel, if he is not available, he will always call you back. He even provides his cell phone number.
From my initial contact with Deziel Paving, it was great. They called back right away. I put in a call to the office. Within an hour, they got back to me. It was excellent. You know, compared to other contractors where sometimes they wouldn't get back to you for a week, sometimes 2 weeks, claiming they were busy. It seems like Deziel Paving was never too busy to call back their customers.
We hope this last segment has been helpful. If you ask your prospective paving contractor these questions, it will give you the best chance of having a very positive contracting experience and get the beautiful driveway that you have always wanted. Now we'd like to show you the Deziel Paving process. I'm sure you'd like to know what is going to happen once you agree to have us pave your driveway. So this segment should be very interesting.
The paving process actually begins when you call us to come out for an estimate. Deziel Paving has developed a very efficient system for providing you with a proposal that is complete, accurate, and fair. When you call us for an estimate, we will take the necessary information and pass it on to one of our estimators, who will then call you and schedule an appointment. Deziel Paving employs a full-time estimator to ensure an accurate inspection of your project and a quick turnaround on the estimate. When our estimator arrives, he will meet with you to discuss your driveway issues and needs. He will accurately measure your project in order to provide the proper analysis and the most accurate proposal possible. After our estimator inspects your driveway, he will go back to our office and prepare the quote and also check to see if we have any work scheduled in your area so we can save you the mobilization costs. We can then mail, fax, or email your quote, whichever you prefer. Once you accept the proposal, we will schedule the design and construction of your new driveway. It is more than just laying down asphalt. It's about creating a beautiful and functional driveway. How many cars will it accommodate? Will the water run off or pool? Where will the snow piles lie? Is the layout the best it could be? Will you need curbing? How will the walkway meet the driveway? These questions and more are answered during the design phase of the project. 1 or 2 weeks prior to your start date, we will call to remind you of your appointment, and we will call you again the day before to confirm. On the day we start your paving project, our crews will arrive on time, and they will park all vehicles and equipment neatly in the areas that will adequately support the weight. We will never park our equipment on your lawn and risk collapsing your septic field. You will notice our crews by the purple shirts, and you will also notice us by our purple trucks. Although you are welcome to observe, you do not need to be home while we work. Once we get started, the first step is to remove the old driveway and excavate the area and lay a solid and stable base of sand and gravel. This allows proper drainage under the pavement, yet allows the pavement to be level. The base is the main reason why a driveway fails. If the base is not secure and solid, the asphalt will crack and shift. Once the base is laid and compacted, the firmness of the base material will determine when our crews will return to do the paving. If the base is solid, we can return the next day. But with most installations, we usually wait 1 to 2 weeks to allow any additional settling to occur before we pave. Deziel Paving will always use a 3-inch blanket of asphalt that will compress to 2.5 inches before rolling and finishing. Anything less and the surface will not last. Beware of pavers who use less to try to save you money. Once again, our superior equipment allows us to do your job more accurately and to complete it sooner, saving you money. When Deziel Paving paves your driveway, we always send between 6 to 8 workers to perform the work. This is important because the asphalt must be compacted while it is still above a certain temperature. Otherwise, it will cool and harden too rapidly, leaving seams and rough areas. So having the right size crew working your project is paramount. Upon completion of the job, our crews will thoroughly clean the area, leaving it as if we had never been there, except for the beautiful new driveway.
Your new driveway is guaranteed for 2 full years, and after those 2 years, should your driveway need any maintenance or repair, Deziel Paving can offer seal coating and other repair services. Let's hear from Matt about the benefits of seal coating.
What they're doing now is seal coating a parking lot. The benefit of this is obviously it makes the parking lot look new again, and also the sealer fills in any voids that exist in the asphalt.
Deziel Paving provides excavation services too. If you need a foundation excavated, any type of drainage, sewer, water, or septic work, please let us know.
Our ability to combine the best process with the right equipment and professional, well-trained crews ensures that your driveway will be ready on time, with no surprises and exactly according to your specifications. Thank you once again for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions about your project or are ready to get it started, please call the number on the screen and you can experience for yourself why those guys in those cool purple trucks are the best.
We're the good guys in the purple trucks.
Call us today at 860-945-0873 for a free estimate. 166 Lee Avenue, Thomaston, Connecticut 06787. www.dezielpaving.com.